In a career defined by strength, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to the athletes she serves, Corliss Fingers has elevated programs, shaped lives, and set a standard that continues to influence the profession. Corliss's journey started in Hillsborough, North Carolina, where her love for athletics took root early. A standout multisport athlete at Orange High School, she excelled in track and field, volleyball, and basketball before continuing her athletic career at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. There, she competed in track and field and earned her degree in physical education with a concentration in wellness and fitness. She launched her coaching career at UNC in 1994, serving as an assistant strength and conditioning coach for 2 years and contributing to the Tar Heels' 1994 national championship season in women's basketball. In 1996, Corliss accepted a full-time position at the University of Maryland. Over her 15 years with the Terrapins, she worked with 20 Division I programs, helping guide teams to ACC championships in volleyball, wrestling, and women's basketball. She played a key role in Maryland football's 3 consecutive New Year's Day bowl game appearances from 2001 to 2003, and in 2005, she became the first woman in Maryland athletics history to be elevated to Assistant Director of Strength Training for football. A defining highlight of her Maryland career came in 2006, when she contributed to the preparation of the women's basketball team that captured the NCAA National Championship and set a school record with 34 wins. In 2012, Corliss continued her trailblazing path at Southern University, becoming the first female strength and conditioning coordinator in the history of the Southwestern Athletic Conference and one of the first female head strength coaches in an NCAA Division I football program. Her leadership helped propel Southern to multiple conference championships, including the 2013 Conference Football Championship and a men's basketball NCAA tournament appearance. Corliss took her experience to Bethune-Cookman University in 2015, where she established a new standard of excellence across 17 varsity sports. Her early years with the Wildcats included a football conference championship, major improvements in strength, agility, and endurance across all sports, and the creation of systems that elevated the entire department. Her impact is reflected in the number of student athletes who continued their careers at the professional level, with several moving on to play in the NFL and MLB. After 7 years as Director of Strength and Conditioning at BCU, Corliss transitioned into a new role as Assistant Athletic Director for Student Athlete Wellness. She now oversees high-performance strategy, rehabilitation, and reconditioning programs for 16 sports and the overall well-being of student athletes. Her creation of the Comfort Corner, a private space for student athletes to discuss personal challenges, reflects her deep commitment to mental health and holistic development. Corliss's influence extends far beyond campus. In 2006, she received the prestigious title of Master Strength and Conditioning Coach, becoming only the second woman to receive this honor. She has been recognized as one of the 10 female strength coaches you should know, featured in the Beyond the Chalk documentary series, and honored with the Judy Sweet Award at the NCAA Women Coaches Academy. Her leadership within the profession includes her service on the CSCCA Board of Directors, to which she was elected in 2021, and her continued impact in her current role as Vice President of the Board, a position she assumed in 2023. Corliss was also a co-founder of the CSCCA Minority Strength Coach Breakfast, an annual networking event held during the CSCCA National Conference. Launched in 2022, the breakfast was created to provide a dedicated space for minority strength and conditioning professionals to connect, share experiences, and engage with industry leaders. What began with just a handful of participants has grown into a vibrant gathering of more than 160 attendees, reflecting the event's importance and underscoring Corliss's dedication to ensuring that everyone has a seat at the table. Hear what Strength and Conditioning Hall of Fame coach Jeff Mad Dog Madden has to say about Corliss and her contributions to the industry.
A legend in the field of strength and conditioning comes with hard work, tremendous discipline, elite standards, tremendous determination, intensity, confidence. You got to handle situations under pressure. You have to be a master, a technician, a master trainer, and master of all the different modalities. You have to have tremendous motivational skills and be selfless. Corliss White Fingers shows all those things and is now considered a legend in the field of strength and conditioning. I have the distinct honor and pleasure of congratulating her on all the things she's done, even back when she was with me in 1993 when we first started at the University of North Carolina. My linemen had decent feet but not great feet. So I hired Corliss. She came in and we designed something called funk aerobics, and she had the big boys moving, big 300-pounders moving and grooving, and the next thing you know, we had the best defense in the country for 2 years running. So she does a tremendous job. She has volunteered on many, many committees for the CSCCA. She's paid her dues. She convinces athletes to do their best daily. She's become an administrator in her program. She's worked not only for Carolina, but she worked with Maryland for many years and then went on to HBCUs and has done a tremendous job and is definitely a legend in the field. She's not afraid to get out there and lead. She's not afraid to jump in there and to be the toughest person standing. You know, she is what I call a legend in the field of strength and conditioning. Congratulations, Corliss.
Throughout her career, Corliss has broken barriers, elevated programs, and opened doors for those who follow. Her legacy is defined not only by championships and accolades, but by the countless athletes and coaches whose lives she has shaped, securing her place as a true legend in the field.